Welcome to Timed AI. I'm Jason Turpin. Let's get technical. Today we're going to improve the basic researcher from the last video. The basic version had a data truncation problem that could cause data loss, resulting in less thorough results. Also, it didn't track which pages were fetched for each Google search, resulting in page duplication and wasted resources. In this video, I will demonstrate the following changes and improvements. First, to help handle duplicates and guarantee fetching the number of pages we want, we will return more search engine result records. Next, URLs that repeat across search result sets will only be fetched once. We will skip pages that fail to load. And finally, skip pages with small size, as they are likely security errors or warnings about automated access. Full source for the improved AI researcher is available in the video description. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. The first step in the improved researcher is the same as before, getting Google search phrases. It runs a prompt to return 3 Google search phrases related to the topic. Let's do that. So here's the whole program. Get Google search phrases is the first step it'll run. And there's our Google search phrases. You can see 3 Google search phrases. They're all unique and should give different results, maybe similar results, but different results. Then, when retrieving Google search results, the number of results is increased from 2 to 10. So we will get 3 sets of 10 results. We want to get 6 results back total, and I want to get 2 from each source. Let's run this. You can see down here it's running the SERP searches individually. And now we have a set of URLs. We have 3 sets of 10 URLs each. Now we want to fetch the web content. Here there are considerable changes from the basic researcher. We want to get 2 results per search for a total of 6 results across the 3 Google searches. We want to continue skipping PDFs. We want to handle duplicate URLs across result sets, fetching each result only once. We want to handle failed web requests and ignore requests that are very small. So let's do that. Right now we've got all of our lists. We're going to pass them into fetch and clean web content. Step into this. I've breakpointed all of the skips. What this does is goes through each of the SERP result sets and keeps track of how many it's collected. It's trying to collect 2 per result set and gets the link and then runs. I'm going to let it run. Down here it tells us which URLs it's processing, and it will break on any of those exceptions are found. Okay, so it found a duplicate, and it will note that down here because it's going to print it. So I'm going to remove that from there. There we go. So it skipped that one, and now it's done. So now we have this web content. We're looking for 6 results that are all unique. This shows 6 results. I have to assume those are unique, actually. They're very similar. But now we have 6 results from which to work with. Now we have a set of 6 unique results from the 3 searches. The search results are in Google's order of relevance, so we assume the best results have been included in our results, at least according to Google. Please note that when using ChatGPT and Copilot Chat, both of those use Bing as their internet search source. To avoid the truncation issue, we will run each result through a summarization LLM call. The results of these summarizations are then combined for the final result generation. This is a new method in the researcher, summarize web content. But first, hold on a second. We're adding 6 additional LLM calls to this, each with potentially large contexts. What about cost? That is a very valid concern. So we're going to use the new GPT-4o-mini model for the additional summarization. It is considerably less expensive. GPT-4o-mini Mini is what it sounds like, a lightweight version of GPT-4o-mini. I've included a link in the description if you want to read further. A second LLM API method has been added so that we can choose between GPT-4o and GPT-4o-mini. So we're going to run each of the web results through a summarization prompt. Let's take a look. Here's the prompt. The prompt starts with a call to truth, and that's just saying be factual. The LLM does not know if you're asking it for fiction or fact, and we're telling it we want facts. And at the end we have guidance to try and get the more natural results back. Kind of try not to have the results sound so AI written, for instance. It's nothing too complicated. The final step combines all the summarized web pages and attempts to fulfill the original request topic. And for this we use GPT-4o for quality purposes. So let's go ahead and run that. And let's take a look at the results. I'm just going to copy that into a new. Let's see what we got here. Blue Billion project initiated by the École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne it was on probably, in 2005 aims to digitally reconstruct and simulate the mammalian brain. Very interesting stuff. Detailed topics, decoding neuronal variability. This is really good stuff. It's all useful and recent. Universal neuronal function, open source tools for modeling, all sorts of brain research, human neuron connections, asteroids and Alzheimer's. That's a lot of information. And at the bottom are the references. I asked for APA format, and it does that. It's providing as close to it as APA format as it can, and I think that's fantastic. It's really good stuff. So I will do a separate video comparing these and other results to commercial systems such as ChatGPT, Copilot Chat, and Google Gemini, and maybe more. A word about cost. For this version of the researcher, I used GPT-4o to generate Google searches and perform the final analysis. But when summarizing individual web pages, I used GPT-4o-mini. The mini model is faster and considerably less expensive, but it generally has a lower quality result compared to the Omni model. So that's 2 calls to GPT-4o and 6 summarization calls to GPT-4o-mini. Analyzing cost requires details about the LLM API calls. To that end, the source code has a new file, LLM Call Logger, which handles this. I will go over that functionality and cost calculation details in another video. Anyway, that's it. That's an improved AI researcher. Now it's pulling a guaranteed number of sources, summarizing them individually, and performing the final analysis against the summaries. Future videos will cover comparing the researcher results to commercial chatbots, analyzing LLM call logs and calculating costs, and handling PDFs and very long sources. I hope you found this interesting and educational. Like and subscribe if you feel like it, and until next time, have a good one.